Shitty car, but we hit the road. Doesn't matter where we go and destination unknown. I don't care where the motor stops, cause when I want it, then I want it, yeah, I want it.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Also, if you are new, welcome. Today's video is jam-packed full of cleaning motivation. I also had a little bit more decorating to do, so you're going to see that later on in today's video. But I'm so glad you picked this video to get you guys up and motivated, so let's get going. I am starting out in our bedroom. I wanted to give the entire bed a good washing. I was going to take the covers off of our large square pillows and then just decided that I'm just going to wash the whole pillow. I haven't done that in a while and they were in need, so they're just going in whole. I also want to take this moment to thank Eureka for sponsoring today's video. You guys have seen this new 400. I have been using it for a while now. You guys know me, especially when I'm working with sponsors. I want to make sure I enjoy something. So I've been using it now for a bit and I'm excited to share it all with you guys. You guys know I have kids, we have animals, and the mess is a constant thing. This is just the dog room. This is a daily occurrence of dog food, dribble, all the things. Here was just a little accident. Freya's very, very independent now, which is good and bad all at the same time. She's constantly telling me no when I try and help her, and she wants to do everything herself, which means messes like this are just normal. And I learned to embrace it because she's learning by doing things herself. I love this thing because it makes these wet and dry messes so much easier to clean up. I go over, it's vacuuming up all the cereal, vacuuming up the milk, and mopping it all at the same time. It was so funny though. The first time I used this vacuum, when I was all done in the dining room, the dogs went walking from the family room to the dining room and they were slipping and sliding all over the place. It was so clean that especially Drake, old man, is like a little like soft on his feet already nowadays, but then you got a really sleek, dry, clean floor. They weren't slick, so I'm not honestly 100% sure why he was so slippy and slidey, but it was pretty hilarious to watch. I absolutely love that this also comes with a cleaner. I don't mind using these with just water, but I am someone that personally likes using a cleaner. I feel like it's really important, especially since it's not just basic cleanups usually for me. This dog area has dog food, bird food, drool, dirt from them going in and out of the house. Like, it has absolutely everything on the floor and some really tough areas to clean up. But I love that this does have a self-clean option, which is super easy to use, keeps it smelling great. So I would highly recommend run over to Amazon, search Eureka vacuum mop. They are doing a surprise discount over there. I will have it linked down below as well so that you guys can check that out. But once again, a big thanks to Eureka for sponsoring today's video. You're going to see them a ton in today's video, along with, like I said, you've been seeing it a ton in the last couple of videos, so nothing new there, I guess. Now, I have a variety of stuff when it comes to doing laundry. Like, I don't have just one laundry detergent. I know a lot of people often ask me how I wash this or wash that, and each thing is different. I do have just a regular laundry detergent. It actually came when we got our water softener. We have a Rain Soft water softener. So whatever their soap they use is what we have. But when I am doing any whites, I like to add bleach to the water. If I'm doing the kids' bedding, because it can be a little stinky sometimes because they're children, I like to add vinegar to the softener section. That really helps with any of the smells, along with any of the dog stuff. And then if I have colors that I notice some stains in, but I really want to get it really clean, but I can't really use bleach, I use OxyClean. So I have a variety. It kind of depends on what I'm cleaning. My cleaning cloths, which is something people ask a lot about also, I usually will use OxyClean and vinegar for that. The vinegar helps break up any uric acid and all those just different germs and stuff that can be lingering on all my different cleaning cloths. This day I wanted to go through though and tackle our bedding along with just like minor loads. This was kind of a mismatch of Bobby stuff, my stuff, Freya's stuff, as well as Freya's bed today. I usually split up the bedding. Rarely can I get it all done in one day. Normally I'll do like our bed and Freya's bed, and then the next day I'll do the boys' bed. That way I can get everything tackled throughout the week. But trying to get it all done in one day, it just often doesn't happen. One big thing with these videos is it looks like I'm getting a ton done all at once, and that's just not how it is. Like, there's times that I sit down, I do sit and take a break and sit on the couch and turn on a TV show, but I'm also running the kids to and from school, making breakfast, lunch, dinner, feeding the animals. Like, there's a lot of other things that go along throughout the day. So I'm sure if I truly were spending 8 straight hours cleaning all day, every day, I'd be able to tackle all the bedding in one day, but that's just not realistic for a busy mom of 3 with a house full of animals. I've got Drake and Bailey, our 2 dogs. We've got, 3 adult ducks and now 16 baby ducks, about 50 quail. So yeah, my day is filled with a lot more than just cleaning. So definitely don't let this video discourage you and make it look like all I do all day, every day is clean. This is done in little 15 to 30 minute increments throughout the day. So what do you guys have planned for Thanksgiving? I realize not everyone who watches my videos are from America, but I know a big chunk of you guys are, and we have Thanksgiving coming up next week. My kids actually have off all next week, so that'll be a lot of fun. It's always hectic in the house when all the kids are home all at once, but I also really, really enjoy it. Like, I am one of those moms that I get really sad when school starts back up. Like, in some ways, yes, it's really nice. I can get a lot more done when it's just Freya that I'm working around. But I absolutely love having my kids home. And this time of year, they're home a lot. They had off last Friday, and then they'll have off, like I said, all next week. And then a couple weeks of school, and then we have Christmas/New Year's break coming up also. So this is always a really fun time of year where we get to spend a lot of time as a family doing holiday stuff. So yeah, I'm just curious, what does your Thanksgiving look like? Ours is pretty relaxed. It used to be insane. Like, we used to have 3 different Thanksgivings, like insane. But since moving to Florida, since we have less family down here, we just have the one Thanksgiving, not jumping from one house to the next house, this family to that family, which I do really, really like. When I was growing up for Christmas, we used to do something called a round robin, and it was so much fun as a kid. But now looking back as an adult, like, I think my parents and aunts and uncles were crazy. We would literally start at one person's house, and they would like map it out so it made sense whose house we would go to next. And then we would end at my grandmother's house. But in one day, we would go, let's say we started at our house and did appetizers, and then we went to someone else's house and did salads, and then we went to someone else's house and did the main course and then dessert. And everyone enjoyed it because they did get to like do Christmas at their house also and whatnot, but it was always a very long day. So I'm glad that I don't have that going on. We actually, when we lived in Wisconsin, cut out one of our Thanksgivings because Bobby and I were both like, you know what, this is too much. We can't do Thanksgiving with my family, 2 Thanksgivings with your family. It just got crazy. So I do kind of like the little bit more simplistic version we have down here of just this year we're just going to mom and dad's, and that'll be it. That'll be the end of the holiday. And same with Christmas and New Year's. Christmas is going to be at my aunt and uncle's house, and then New Year's is going to be at our house.
Could be like, what can I say? What can I say? I know it sounds like I'm crazy, but I need to believe in you to get through my life. Then suddenly you are here inside my head every.
I have to say, this wet dry vacuum, if you have not pulled the trigger yet, and I get it, they can be a little bit pricey, I so highly recommend it. This is like better than a robot vacuum. And you guys know me, I love my robot vacuums, but to be able to mop and vacuum all in one go, especially since you guys know, like when you've got a big family, mopping is not a once a week thing. Maybe if you live by yourself, like you can get away with once a week, but for me, it's literally daily. I have messes to clean up either after the kids or the animals or myself or my husband or someone has made a mess and I have to clean it. And this just makes my life so much easier. And it takes away a lot of the scrubbing. You guys know when I do my deep cleanings, I still like to use a traditional either mop or bucket or get on my hands and knees and really scrub the floors. I think when it comes to old-fashioned cleaning, there's not much that can beat it. But this stuff is just game changer in my opinion. And I highly recommend with the holidays coming up, put it on your Christmas list or ask for Amazon gift cards. I do that every single year. This year, there's a couple more expensive things that I've really wanted to get, but I can't pull the trigger and justify it. So every holiday, I ask for Amazon gift cards so that those things that I've been really, really wanting but haven't been able to justify the price on, I can pick it up right after the holidays. So that is something I highly, highly recommend. Put one of these on your Christmas list or ask for those Amazon gift cards. That way you can get one for yourself. I promise you, you will not regret it. It makes life a million times easier. So most of you guys know that follow me on a regular basis, what's on my feet, but I still get questions all the time. So these are mop socks. They are microfiber, like little nubby socks that I wear when I am mopping or using a wet dry vac because it doesn't leave the little footprints, but it also keeps my feet dry. And then if I have an area that's like really stubborn and will not come off, I can scrub it with my foot rather than having to bend over and do it. I love these mop socks. I also bought some compression socks. I don't know what I did to my right foot, but my ankle has been sore for weeks. And I am very stubborn when it comes to going to the doctor. Like, I don't go to the doctor. I'm not very good at that. So I bought these compression socks. They are helping a ton, but I needed to get them because I was noticing my left foot started hurting, and I think it's because I was favoring my left foot. But yeah, highly recommend these compression socks. They have really worked well for me. Now I'm just switching over the laundry. You guys know how that goes. Don't forget your laundry. Set a timer or whatever it takes so you don't forget, because I know myself, I forget constantly, and then I'm having to rewash a load because I left it in the washing machine wet overnight. So don't be me and make sure you switch over your laundry. Like I was talking about before when it comes to different stuff with my washing machine. So my comforter and these pillows, I am using regular laundry detergent, but then I do add in bleach. I might be a weirdo. Let me know in the comments below if you're a weirdo like me. I love the smell of my bedding right after it's been washed, and it has that little bit of a bleach smell. I don't know. It smells and feels clean to me, and I know that sounds crazy, but I love the way it smells. I also love freshly washed sheets. I do have other sheet sets. I have, not of Christmas, I only have this one, but on my day-to-day sheet sets, I have 2 sets. But I normally just use one because if I'm washing them, I really want the freshly washed, clean ones to go back on my bed. So unless I literally have no way of getting it done in time for bed that night because, I don't know, I started it late and I'm exhausted and need to make my bed, I don't know. Usually there's never a reason. I always wash it, and then once it comes out of the dryer, put it right back onto the bed because I love the smell and feeling of those freshly right out of the dryer sheets. All right, so I need your help with Christmas gift ideas. Freya's easy. She's 3. Like, I could get her a jar of marbles and she would be happy. But Xander being 11 and Bjorn being 8, I feel like it is every year gets harder and harder to shop for them. Realistically, all they ask for or want are Robux to play their Roblox. But that's not fun. Like, just opening up gift cards. So Bobby and I are trying to figure out, we might just do practical gifts this year. There's really no big gifts that they want or need. So we might just do practical gifts and then their Robux on top of that. But I have no idea. I feel like as they get older, life gets harder, and they're still at an age where they want to open up presents. Like, they're not to that teenager stage yet where you give them an envelope of cash and they're thrilled. They still want to open up those presents. So let me know if you have boys around that age. Let me know in the comments below. But now I'm just quickly tidying up the bathroom. It really wasn't that bad. I had a little bit of makeup out. But this is more of just like a quick daily tidying that I do rather than a deep cleaning on here, which is why I like keeping Lysol wipes in this bathroom, because I like to give the counters a quick wipe down and not worry about it too much. I don't know why the lighting was being so crazy in that shot. Whatever. But giving it a quick wipe down and everything, and then I wanted to come in and dust things off. People always are shocked at how much dusting I need to do, but our bedroom gets extremely dusty. I actually need to do the ceiling fan again. It's really bad right now. And every time I remember is usually right after I make the bed, and I don't want to clean the ceiling fan and get dust all over my freshly made bed. But this is like just normal daily occurrence. The rest of my house doesn't get as dusty. I think it's just because the dogs sleep in here. But you can see I dust regularly, and this is still all dusty. But using these little Swiffer dusters, if you don't have them, they're great to keep on hand. I still like going in with a wet mop every once in a while, but for just like daily maintenance mopping, these work really, really well, and I feel like are a lot quicker than grabbing out your microfiber cloth and your spray bottle and tediously going through everything. So great little trick if you're someone like me and need to keep up with it on a daily basis. Oh, also, no, I do not recommend using wet dry vacuums on your rugs. However, the rug in our bedroom, as well as the rug in our sunroom, is an outdoor rug. So it's not a traditional rug, and I will go over it with this because, well, you guys know what outdoor rugs are like. It's not like a regular rug. So this, giving it a quick mop and vacuum, works actually really, really well. But with those this room and that other room going to the outside, I gave up on buying the really pretty inside rugs because they were just getting ruined. These rugs are super easy to clean. They don't stain or anything, and they work really, really well. And they still give me that cozy vibe that I want because I can't just go without a rug. I don't know why, but something about that just feels wrong to me.
I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time?
Also, quick reminder, if you are new here and are enjoying this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really does help out my channel. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does allow YouTube to let you know every time I post a new video. Also, smash that like button if you are enjoying today's video. Here we are in our dog room. I'm just quickly wiping down these counters. These counters, you can't even really tell on camera, but they get full of bird seeds. I don't know how the kids get the bird seeds everywhere, because when I feed the birds, I don't, but when they do, it gets everywhere. But yeah, you can see this is the area that gets the dirtiest. This is the door that we go out all the time for the birds. The dogs go out the sliding glass door to do their business. And yeah, it gets messy. This is normal, daily, real life. I don't have a perfectly clean home, and it takes work to keep up with it. But if you do a little here and a little there, like I said earlier, this is not being all done in one shot. That's just not realistic for, I think, anybody. But if you do a little throughout the day, it's a lot easier to maintain it without feeling overwhelmed. I'm not personally someone that can do like once a week deep clean my entire house. Honestly, it wouldn't get done. I would be so exhausted that I'd be like, nope, I'm not doing this. I'm not cleaning the entire house. So splitting it up into these 15, 30-minute increments throughout the day and then taking a break, that is my realistic routine. You guys know I always say I don't really have a routine. I have like things that I like to get done on the daily. Not saying it always gets done on the daily, but that's just kind of how I make it work. In my mind, I have a couple main tasks that I know need to get done every single day or every single week, and I just make sure to get it done. No particular order, no particular time frame. I just want it to be done before I go to bed that night. I also encourage you, if you are someone that struggles with getting motivated to clean, and you watch this and like, I'm just not someone who loves to clean, like I can't do that, I highly encourage you to find your reason why you want your house to be clean. For me, it really is a mental health thing. When my house is a mess, I physically and mentally just feel drained. My nerves are like fried. I will snap way too easy. I'm a completely different person. And it does happen where my house gets insane and I tell Bobby, I'm like, I just need everyone to help me for 15 minutes because right now I'm feeling really, really overwhelmed. I'm feeling really, really anxious and I can't handle this. So if you have a hard time finding your motivation to clean, I want you to figure out why cleaning your house is such a big deal. Because for me, that mental clarity and not feeling so overwhelmed is my reason why. No, I don't love cleaning, but I don't like being the mom that's snapping at their kids because my nervous system is completely fried and overwhelmed from the crazy clutter mess of everything. So I do it so that I don't ever have to have that feeling, because the feeling of, I don't want to clean is not nearly as bad as the feeling of being overwhelmed, anxious, and just on edge. Also, give yourself some grace, because it's really easy to get on social media and be like, oh, my house doesn't look like that, or their house is so clean already that they're cleaning. One, these cameras hide a lot of the dirt. You guys know me. I try to show you the real like dirt and grime, but if I don't like specifically try and show you guys, the camera won't show you. So it makes it look like my house is clean, and you can ask anyone. My house is not perfectly clean. Like, it would be impossible. I'd have to get rid of everyone and everything I love for my house to stay perfectly clean all the time. But the other thing is, like, your life is not my life. My life is not your life. So you may struggle with things that I can't even comprehend, or vice versa. So do not compare yourself to anyone on social media. I know I used to watch people like Love Meg and Till Vacuum Do Us Part and people like that, and I still enjoy watching them as like inspiration, but I can't compare myself to that. Like, I cannot compare myself to Till Vacuum, who has one kid, and she's a bit older, and she does have the animals now. Back when I used to watch her more, she just had, why am I going blank on his name? Let me know in the comments below. What's the little dog's name? Oh no, I'm sorry, Ashley. I can't remember his name, and it's going to bug me for the rest of today. But Tiger? Is it Tiger? I think so. She just had him. And I used to, like, kick myself, like, I can't stay that organized. Like, I can't stay that clean. And then you get to know her, and she's got one kid that's older. She doesn't cook a lot. So her kitchen does stay clean and organized a lot easier because she doesn't use it the same way I do. Like, it's just, our lives are not the same. And I'm sure there are other areas that she struggles in. I know Savannah does dance competitions and stuff, and I'm sure she feels overwhelmed and like she gets behind when she's traveling for stuff like that. So a little bit of a rant, probably too much of a rant, but all of that to be said of don't compare yourself to me or to anyone else on social media. I'm here to inspire and motivate, not to ever make you feel inadequate in any type of way. Here you can see I was just spicing up the kids' bathroom for Christmas. So if you remember last year, I had a huge portrait of Santa in here. I went a lot more crazy in here last year. And I think the big part of that was I hated this bathroom. Like, we hadn't done any upgrades to it. And the cabinets were like puke yellow. And there were these ugly medicine cabinets. And the walls were stark white. Like, there was really nothing I liked about this bathroom other than the floors. But this year, though, I'm keeping it a little bit more simple. I just have their Grinch hanging out, adding some Christmas towels. The extras I just put under the sink. That way when these towels get dirty, I can replace them. I do like doing this bathroom because this is the bathroom that, yes, the kids use, but also guests use when they come over. The only thing I was really bummed about is I have a really pretty Christmas shower curtain that I wanted to put up. And you're going to see later, like, I pull it out and look at it and then realize that the shower curtain that I have up currently, it doesn't have hooks. Like, the way it goes on isn't with hooks. And I got rid of all my hooks when I got the shower curtain. And my Christmas one needed hooks. So I either need to get hooks and put it up, otherwise I might just wait till next year and put it up next year and hopefully not forget that I don't have hooks for it.
I know that you'd want her to, yeah I do. Come on and give it a shot, but you'll be missing the cut. I think she knows that. She drives him crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes him want it so bad. Gets the
Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend. It really does help out my channel, especially everyone that always makes it to the end and leaves me all your amazing comments. I really, really appreciate it. You guys make this job so much fun and so enjoyable, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Also, don't forget to check out my description box and run over to Amazon looking at the Eureka. Like I said, if you guys can't get it right now, even though they have a great deal on it right now, put it on your Amazon wish list with Christmas coming around. Ask for those Amazon gift cards. A wet dry vacuum is something I promise you will not regret. Actually, everyone that has a wet dry vacuum already, in the comments below, let them know how amazing this thing is, because I know often hearing it from me, you may be questioning it, but I can guarantee there are plenty of others that will agree with me down below.